Digest. Welcome.
Wednesday's Hangout.
Developing the leader within you. All new for today's generation of leaders by John C. Maxwell. Summary. Tuesday, July 15, 2025, 08-23-50. 50. Chapter 1. The definition of leadership influence. Developing yourself to become the leader you have the potential to be will change everything for you. Leadership is influence. If you put effort into developing yourself as a leader, you have the potential to influence more people and to do so in more significant ways. The 5 levels of leadership. 5. Pinnacle. Respect. People follow because of who you are and what you represent. 4. People development. Reproduction. People follow because of what you have done for them. 3. Production. Results. People follow because of what you have done for the organization. 2. Permission. Relationships. People follow because they want to. 1. Position. Rights. People follow because they love to. My friend and mentor, Fred Smith, says, leadership is getting people to work for you when they are not obligated. The person you've invested in success. Wednesday, July 16, 2025, 093714. Chapter 2. The key to leadership, priorities. Decide what to do and do it. Decide what not to do and don't do it. 20% of the people make up 80% of the decision. Who should you be taking the time to invest in? The top 20%. In the end, a leader can give up anything except final responsibility. Evaluate and eliminate continually. Thursday, July 17, 2025, 092300. Chapter 3. The foundation of leadership, character. The reality is that leading ourselves is often the most difficult task we face every day. Trust is a risk game. Leaders must be the first ones to ante up. If I want to bet a good leader, it's not up to the followers, it's up to me. So much of leadership relies on good character. Trust is created through it. When it comes to character, I believe the best guardrails aid the decisions you make before you face high-pressure situations. Where do you look to establish your identity? Thursday, July 17, 2025, 154858. Tuesday, July 22nd, 2025, 093332. Chapter 4, The Ultimate Test of Leadership, Creating Positive Change. Change is awkward. Just ask your hands. The people are why you do what you do as a leader. Lay out your steps. Change is always necessary. It takes change to make change. Tuesday, July 22nd, 2025, 190303. Wednesday, July 23, 2025, 091300. Chapter 5, The Quickest Way to Gain Leadership, Problem Solving. Individuals can think me, but individuals must think, but leaders must think we. As my CEO, Mark Cole, recently reminded me, pragmatism allows a person to take things that others would consider problems or distractions and see them as opportunities. Someone said, if you can smile whenever anything goes wrong, you are either a nitwit or a repairman. So if you're a leader, don't be surprised when problems arise and it's your responsibility to solve them. The hang-ups and bang-ups of life have a way of humbling us. Thursday, July 24, 2025, 090038. Chapter 6, The Extra Plus in Leadership, Attitude. The longer I live, the more I realize the impact of attitude in life. Never make excuses. One of the things I emphasize to the new coaches each time I speak to them is that I want them to exceed their clients' expectations, to always under-promise and over-deliver. Sometimes the window of opportunity is open briefly. Always ask questions. To be successful, you need to be willing to fail. Progress always means entering uncharted territory. What would life be like if everything you tried was successful? The exciting thing is that the learning, if the leader is open to it, truly does form them and their team in every meaningful way. What's the greatest value of learning? I believe it comes when we improve. Once you've tested a new way of doing something, failed, learned, and applied what you've learned, you're ready to re-enter the race with your whatever it takes attitude, strengthened, and with new ways to approach challenges and lead others. Thursday, July 24, 2025, 145842. Tuesday, July 29, 2025, 091737. Chapter 7, The Heart of Leadership, Serving People. Ephesians 4:11-12. So Christ himself gave the apostles, the prophets, the evangelists, the pastors, and teachers, so that the body of Christ may be built up. Benjamin Franklin, no one is useless in this world who lightens the burden of it for someone else. Albert Switzer, I don't know why your destiny will be. I don't know what your destiny will be, but one thing I do know, the only ones among you who will be really happy are those who have sought and found how to serve. It's essential to ask questions as a leader. Servant leadership develops from the inside out. Tuesday, July 29, 2025. 183325. Thursday, July 31st, 2025. 095519. Chapter 9. The price tag of leadership, self-discipline. President Harry S. Truman said, "In reading the lives of great men, I have found that the first victory they won was over themselves." Self-discipline moves you from good intentions to good actions. Kopmeyer, the most important success principle of all, was stated by Thomas Huxley many years ago. He said, "Do what you should do when you should do it, whether you feel like it or not." The first step is changing your habits. The first step in changing your habits is to change your thinking. Uphill thinking is deliberate, constant, and willful. Gary Kelter, founder of Keller Williams Realty, said, "Make sure every day you know what matters most." Self-discipline always needs fuel. Respect is the fruit of the disciplined life. Both self-respect and the respect of others. As leaders, one of the things we can provide to the people we lead is a sense of stability. Effective leadership is highly visual. Most of the good leaders I know have a strong desire to help others. Start somewhere. Get wins under your belt. Thursday, July 31st, 2025. 115614. Thursday, July 31, 2025. 152344. Chapter 10. The expansion of leadership. Personal growth. Growth is the only guarantee that tomorrow will get better. Personal growth increases hope. I finally was able to write a book called Put Your Dream to the Test. It contains 10 questions you must ask and answer to determine if your dream can become a reality. Thursday, July 31, 2025. 165553. What's next? Developing the leader within you is a lifelong journey. Make use of bonus material at www.maxwellleader.com. Thursday, July 31, 2025, 171234. About the author. In 2014, he was identified as the #1 leader in business by the American Management Association and the most influential leadership expert in the world by Business Insider and Inc. magazines. Joseph Speaks. Demands a reread from time to time to see if I'm on the right track. What have I knocked out? Thursday, July 31, 2025, 175324. Developing the Leader Within You 2.0. All new for today's generation of leaders. By John C. Maxwell, #1 New York Times best-selling author. Knights Digest. Turnpike Plaza, 365, Rec Squad.